What's up YouTube, it's AJ Watt back to you guys with another figure unboxing review, this time of the SH MonsterArts heavy armored version Predator Wolf figure from the Alien vs. Predator Requiem movie. Basically Alien vs. Predator 2. Got this on Amazon. Well, got it as a gift from Amazon thanks to my mother. I love you so much. So let's go ahead and check out the packaging. We have the kind of normal open box packaging from SH Figure Arts or Bandai. Bottom you just have warning labels, UPCs on the side. You have a nice picture of the Wolf Predator. Top you just have the title of it, heavy armored version. Then on the other side, same kind of open display. Back you have the figure posed up in some pretty badass stances and stuff like that. Movable parts, optional parts, molding, blah 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 blah, and stuff I can't even read. So let's go ahead and open up this bad boy. So here we have the Wolf Predator out of the packaging with his weapons. This is minus the interchangeable parts along with the alternate head. He does come with tons and tons of weapons, which is pretty badass, and that you can attach to him. So let's go ahead and check out his interchangeable parts before we go into the weapons themselves. So let's go ahead and check out the weapons first, since I already have them out. We have the kind of rolled up whip that we see in the movie with cool paint job and everything like that. You can see the blue within the seams of it over here on the handle. Nice bronze handle. It's kind of like a gunmetal paint to it. Looking pretty sick. Then we have the extended one, which is not bendable or anything. Has the same handle, but it just has a cool little motion to it. Looking pretty cool. Kind of coily looking. Then we have the condensed spear. Nice gold paint with the same silver to it. Looking pretty sick. And it has a peg also that you just peg in right there to the back of the figure. I'll show you guys how to do that later. And then we have the expanded spear. Looking pretty cool also. Probably not going to have him posed up with this, but it's still pretty cool. Comes with 2 shoulder blasters in case you want to have them packing or anything like that. Looking pretty cool. Like the line work for these small items. Pretty sick. And he comes with the kind of gun one that we see towards the end of the movie. Looking pretty cool. Just has a handle on it. Then he has a kind of longer roped shuriken that you attach to his kind of belt or his skirt. Looking pretty cool. And then there's the short one. And he comes with 2 shurikens. They're both similar. Nice, cool, kind of silver finish to it, kind of glossy. Looking pretty cool. Comes with the acid jar that we see in the movie. And there's a pouch that you just put that in. And he comes with 2 extended wrist blades. Probably gonna have them displayed with these on for sure though. So here we have the interchangeable parts. We have a hand for the kind of the acid one, I believe. Cool little paint job on it, like the green, a little bit of olive color into it, with the little dots right there to give it a nice cool texture. The black fingernails, looking pretty cool. Then we kind of get some kind of open kind of palms, kind of open ones, and then the one for the left hand, that's why it's all spiked up. Looking pretty cool, like that kind of dark gray to it, looking pretty badass. Cool. Then we get some for, I believe, the whip, I believe. And I think these are for the gun, the shoulder cannon gun. You can put on either hand, whichever one you want. Then he comes with two other kind of open palms, kind of more straight. Nice details and everything like that. Then we have the two extra mandibles. I'll show you guys how to put those on later also. These are kind of more opened. And then the one mandible that goes on the right side, no, the left side of the figure. And then we have the alternate head, which I'm probably going to have them displayed with, because I really like this helmet. I like how it's kind of like damaged with the little horns right over here on the side, with little creases and cracks and everything like that. I really like that. Then you got the dreads right over here in the back, looking pretty cool. Then you can see like the inside of the mask with the predator face on there. You can see the paint job still going throughout it, which is pretty awesome. Attention to detail, looking pretty sick. And over here too, pretty awesome. So here we have Wolf himself, looking pretty cool and pretty sick. Nice articulation and everything. Nice paint job. Like how they had the kind of darker green up here for the head. You can see that his eyes are both different colors. Pretty sick. Inside of the mouth looking pretty cool. One thing I do not like is the mandibles are a little bit lighter than the whole face, which is pretty weird. But it is what it is. It's still cool though. I like how on the inside they still have the kind of paint going on, just like the movie, looking pretty cool. Have his trophy necklace looking all pretty cool. And then these will be the kind of mines or traps that we see him use in the sewer. Looking pretty cool. You can see the sculpted netting. Looking pretty awesome. Then the armor is really badass too. Kind of a badass grade to it. Has a kind of neck armor too. You can see his dreads also. Then one of the shoulder blasters. Looking pretty sick. The fisted hands, and then the other wrist blades, which are pretty short. And then you can open up the console too. Let's see if I can, yeah, right there. Nothing really painted on the inside, sadly. Then you got the hip armor right over here with the skirt, looking pretty cool. Sculpted straps, looking pretty sick. The shins have thorns on them. I like how the paint is on these two. Then you have the wolf toes, looking pretty cool. And he has no peg holes at the bottom of his feet. But it's a really nice job by Bandai of giving us this figure. Not as tall as the NECA ones, but it's loaded with everything: sculpting, detailing, paint, and the weapons are just fantastic. It comes with a lot. So let me go ahead and show you guys let me show you guys the articulation first. Alright, so for Wolf's head, he can one of the mandibles came off. Let me just take both of them out. He can look up pretty good, but the peg does come out pretty easily though. He can look down pretty good though. Pivot side to side, and he also can dance along to whatever song he wants. For the arms, they can move forward and back, as well as out also, about that much. Doesn't really have a butterfly joint, just a little bit. Has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that move pretty good. No, does he have wrist rotate? No wrist rotation, but he does rotate at the hand as well as hinge up and down. He has a upper diaphragm joint that moves side to side and also tilts pretty good side to side or pivots. Then he has a second ball joint right over here for more range. You can lean back about that much and lean forward about that much, and he also rotates at that second ball joint for the abdomen. For his legs, they can kick up. If you guys want, you can pull the peg down as so, about that much, and you can kick farther up. He has a upper thigh cut, double jointed knees that move pretty good. No boot rotation. He rotates at the feet just a little bit, as well as hinged down and a little bit up, and he does have a little bit of ankle pivot and a little toe hinge. So he's loaded with a lot of articulation. Too bad the head doesn't always like stay on there, sadly. So let me go ahead and show you guys how to put the weapons on him. So to put the small shurikens, there's going to be these two little pieces right there, so you just want to plug in whichever one you want right there, and then the small one in the back if you want, about right there. And for the acid, it goes in that pouch right over here, so you just want to go ahead and put it in there as so, or you can put it in the other way if you want. And for this, there's like a little hole right there, and that's where you want to put the rolled up whip, right there. And for the shoulder cannons, you just want to get those, and they have little pegs on them, so you can plug them whenever you want, and it just goes in through those holes as so, right there. Then if you want to put two of them there, you could, right there, and you could have it like so. I don't know why this one's kind of facing at his head, about right there. And then for the spear, there's like a little peg on his back armor, and like I said about the little hole right there, you just want to go ahead and plug it in, and boom, he's all decked out with his weapons. So let's go ahead and plug in his more extended mandibles, and just pegs in as so. Let's see if I can do it right here. That's one. Move that out the way. And I think small. Right. Doesn't want to peg in. Let's see if I could do it off camera. And then there he is with the more open mouth mandibles, looking pretty cool. I'm not gonna have him displayed like this, but it is a pretty cool addition to the figure. So if you want to go ahead and interchange the head, you just want to pop that off. The necklace comes off as well, so you just want to plug that back in and get the alternate head, and see if I can do it right here. For some reason the dreads on these are a little bit harder. But right there, looking pretty cool. Oh, god damn it, man. It was plugged into there. And one more thing also, you can also detach the shoulder cannons too, in case you want to have them displayed with the guns also. Which is pretty cool. And I was able to put the head on there. It was a bitch, because that freaking ball peg's so small, I was able to get it. There's no way in hell I'm taking it off though. Too much work. So here we have Wolf next to the grid xenomorph. The green xenomorph stands taller than him. Then here we have him next to the NECA Celtic Predator. The Celtic Predator stands taller than him. Then here he is next to the Ancient Predator. The Ancient Predator stands taller than him also. And here he is next to the Ghost Predator. The Ghost Predator stands taller than him also. And here he is next to my favorite Predator, the Scar Predator, and he towers over him. And here he is next to the Mayfix Batman, and he towers over, well, he doesn't tower over the Mayfix Batman, but he is taller than the Mayfix Batman. Alright, so here I have the SH MonsterArts wolf figure all posed up for you guys. But I would give the figure, I'm gonna say it, a 10 out of 10. I really love posing this thing around. And man, this thing is fantastic. I'm very grateful to have this figure. It is so awesome. MonsterArts should keep making more Predator and possibly Alien figures. Well, this just motivates me to get an Alien MonsterArts figure, because this one is really fun to pose around and things like that. And I really love this figure so much, and I'm very happy my mom got it for me. Wow, I sounded like a dork when I said that. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching my review. If you guys like my videos, go ahead and thumbs them up, and also subscribe. And follow my Instagram account, AJ Watt Reviews, for toy pickups, toy news, and things like that. Anyways, guys, once again, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great week.